Hello and welcome, and I'm going to try to make this as fast as I can. What version of a game are you playing? Not every game has an actual PS5 version of a game, which has been built from the ground up with new features. It's more than just 60 frames and shinier graphics. So, for example, any game that you want to do, if you know that it's got a PS5 version, go ahead at the magnifying glass that you saw there at the top. We're going to use FIFA as an example. Now, this one has a separate PS5 that you could buy if you want, but obviously look for the one that you purchased. Click on it. Go to the three dots. Make sure that you actually see PS4 there, because that means you're on the PS5 page. Go ahead at that point and actually download the game. See what happens if we go to the PS4 version? I started downloading the PS4 version because I wanted to show you something. You don't want to see PS5. That means you didn't click it. So again, you want to see PS4 in the list. Now we're going to back out because I got screwed up here and I was like, what is going on? Highlight over the game. Go down to the three dots. Again, same thing as in the store. You could toggle between the two of them. But if you want to delete it, click the options button right there. Go to delete. You'll see that you have both versions of the game. Obviously, we're going to unclick the PS5 because we don't want to delete that. We want to delete the PS4 version of the game, which is actually a little bit bigger by 3 gigabytes. It's all the anti-aliasing that takes up extra room. Go ahead and delete it. And that's it. So go to the store, because naturally, a lot of people are going to go to their game library. You don't want to be browsing through all 514 of your games, because none of the games in here are going to have included the PS5 version of the game. That's why you don't want to go here. Now, the reason, like I said already, why these have a PS5 separate version is because they have new features. Like NBA 2K21, for example, really quick, reports that movement has been enhanced on PS5 and Series X. Dribbling movement has been built from the ground up. The difference is night and day. You're able to go on the court without experiencing unwanted turns and having your player face the wrong way. Unique contextual motion assets for various basketball situations. Transition, stops, leak out, guard break, anchor, space perimeter, bring an awareness to the look of the players on the floor and give them more life. Improved pathing, cuts, and stops make defenders feel more grounded and fix a lot of the sliding from various previous generations. Overall improvement to the motion stability and response. In other words, we smoothed out the twitchiness and players can be more accurately follow exactly what you're doing on with the sticks. Updated player size detection logic and greater emphasis on player differentiation. Bigs move like bigs and guards move like guards. This includes a lot of new animation content to support signature motion styles. Left stick taps allow you to play quick steps, which are really helpful when you need to make a subtle adjustment to your defensive position. Meanwhile, the new impact engine forms the basis of the new mid-air in contact shot system, which removes the snatching from past games and resolves collisions as players hit each other in midair. So that was an example of what is in the PS5 version of this game that you won't find in the PS4 version of the game. So that's very important to emphasize. So from the games that I have in my library, this game, no, that game, this game, and this game have separate PS5 versions of the game. When it comes to Marvel's Avengers and Ghosts of Tsushima, you'll see that they say PS4 version. And again, when you go to the dot, there is no PS5 version. Okay? That's because all they did was unlocked the frame rate limit to be able to use 60 frames. Some people claim the visuals are better. That'll depend from game to game. For example, this game, PS4 Days Gone, has better visuals and 60 frame unlock. So I think it's got 4K essentially when they say better visuals. I don't think it's like a graphical overhaul. It's the resolution, right? And that plays from my external hard drive, which brings me to my last thing. If you go to settings and you go to storage and you go to console storage and you go to games and apps, you'll see here where it says items you can move. In other words, it's safe to move these games because they're actual PS4 titles. So again, there's improvements in these games. However, you can still run them off your external hard drive. You're going to get the exact same game. Only difference is load times. Load times for Ghost of Tsushima are actually pretty good, even on PS4 Pro. So I'm probably going to move that over because the PS5 SSD only has like about 700 gigs after the system update. So it's very small. Whereas this one is virtually left untouched. NHL 21. There is no like PS5 update. Again, you will benefit from quicker load times though. So that's something that you can decide on your own what you want to do. I think I've pretty much covered everything. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you liked the video, thumbs up. You didn't like it, thumbs down, break it off in your ass. You want to subscribe? That's great. If you don't, that's okay. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and hopefully I'll see at least some of you in the next video. Bye now.